Hi, everyone. In Journal 94, I talked about life before and after the internet, like how it changed people's personal values and how those values define cultures and cultures create customs, and then how my personal customs are just incompatible with those of the internet generation. What I didn't do, though, is give an example of one of my incompatibilities. So let's do that now. I'll share with you like probably the weirdest one. Which is in the evenings, like after a day's work, a day's focus. Marie and I, like our serviceable attention is just out of service. We'll sit down right here. I'm right next to it. We'll sit down on this sofa. Okay, we'll sit right here and we'll watch that TV right there. We'll put something like a movie, a documentary, a show, whatever, and we'll just wind down with it. But depending on how long it is, I might need to get up to pee at some point. At least the TV isn't in the bathroom. I'm not walking laps in the bathroom right now. So I need to leave the room. And when I do, I'm reluctant to pause, because then when I get back and I unpause, I feel like I'm not watching it in real time anymore. Like as though it's a live sport, and I'm a couple plays behind or something. We don't really watch sports, so like a better analogy for this house would be it's a live play and I'm a couple lines behind, and I just think about for the rest of the show, that's all I think about. It just ruins it. Like, well, what has already happened in real life that I haven't seen yet because I'm a minute behind? Like, I know rationally that whatever I'm watching doesn't exist in any particular time. Irrationally, though, my brain has not accepted that streaming of shows and movies and whatevers is different from watching them live. So I just hold my pee. I hold it and I hold it as long as I can. But at some point, like my bladder's about to pop. I really do need to leave. And like if my bladder's that big, I've stretched out my detrusor muscles. And so it's going to take twice as long to pee. So I turn to Marie before I leave and I say, tell me if I miss anything. And then I go pee and I get back and I say, what did I miss? And we have this really nice conversation, not just about what I missed. The conversation lasts longer than my urination. It's about the implications and our predictions of what's going to happen. And there's so much we talk about. And that is part of our cultural etiquette, our household etiquette. It's a custom of a pre-internet generation. At least it's a portrait of our family values. Okay, I'll leave it at that. I hope you have like a family or a culture, a community that has weird customs too. Because like the customs of the internet are just dull and lifeless. And I hope your community is much more like exciting and lifeful than that. Okay, I'll see you next time.